Hello, good morning, sir. So my topic is fake news detection using machine learning. It is a computer science and engineering department's project of final year, and my team members are Shaquib Raza, that is me, Syed Sadiq Mehdi, Shamrez Khan, and Saif Khan. Next. So, first we have to know what is fake news. So, we can say that fake news is a news which is not really exist in reality. It is made for spreading the fake propaganda, and fake news is designed to deliberate spread hoaxes, propaganda, and disinformation. The fake news is different from the satirical sites, the onion, humor-based websites. Fake news stories usually spread through social media sites, the like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and often fake news will mimic real headlines and twist the story. Next. So, why is detecting fake news so important? So we can see from the chart that in every 60 seconds there are 98,000 tweets are shared on Twitter, and 600 videos are uploaded on YouTube. Millions and 11 million instant messages are shared on Messenger and all of the other stuffs. Next. So here is another chart of fake news is a real world problem. The chart showing that Facebook engagement of the top five fake election stories, and we can determine it from the given chart. Next. So there is another many reasons of spreading fake news. Uh, it is spreaded by the marketers to hook us our attention, and we also believe on them by just listening to them, and we do not we can say that we do not classify the news uh, into our basis, and we just believe that. So that's it from myself, and now it's over to Sadiq.
So, uh, in our project, like fake news detection using machine learning, the modules which we use, like hardware, 4 GB RAM, i3 processor, and 500 MB storage, is must required. It is a minimum requirement for our project. Software we use in this project is Anaconda and Python. And if we talk about front end command prompt we use in this project, and in backend we use Python. And if we talk about dataset, the dataset is used for this project is large dataset which contains three files like .tsp format for test, train, and validation. Next, like if we talk about dataset, what is a dataset? Data source used for this project is large dataset which contains three files, like a benchmark dataset for fake news detection. Next, we used we used in our project like libraries, pandas, numpy, cbond, matplot, sklearn, regular expression, because pandas is used for data analysis, numpy is used for mathematical numerical stuff, and matplot is used for like plotting the different bar graphs or different graphs. Next, we use different algorithms in our project. Benchmark algorithms like stochastic gradient descendant, random forest classification, and support vector machine. Support vector machines is basically used for plotting different marks in a graph for data analysis. Next, this is the file which we use in our Python program like dataprep.py, feature selection and classifier and prediction. These are the some files which we use in our Python code. Next.
So
Now I have
let's talk about our workflow. So basically, we have provided the input in the form of reading data, and the data we have already stored in the form of test data. So basically, what we are doing with our data is we are doing data pre-processing to our data which we have already stored. So that divides the data into two parts, that is count features and TI-IDF features. So after that, our training data and testing data met with random classifiers like naive-Bayes classifier, logical regression classifier, support vector machine, stochastic gradient descent classifier, and random forest classifier, through which the user is just giving the input to the console, and on the basis of this classifier, our model is predicting the result in the form of true or false, and also telling the probability of the output. So this is the project flow through which, and it is also working like a workflow from starting to the end of the program. And performance matrix is based upon the performance of algorithm, which we use different metrics. Most of them are based on a confusion matrix. Confusion matrix is a tabular representation of a classification model performance on parameters true positive, false positive, true negative, and false negative. These are false. These are four confusion matrices through which our result is generally predicted, and the accuracy of this model is generally depend upon the F1 score. In most cases, high accuracy value represent a good model, but considering the fact we are training the classifier, and on the basis of the training, which we are just predicting the output, it was actually false positive, or we can say have a negative consequences on that. The F1 score is like this. We have just given the values like a precision and recall, through which F1 score represents the trade-off between precision and recall. So it calculates F1 score. On the basis of that, it predicts the false positive and false negative both. On the observation of F1 score, our performance is calculated, through which we just plot our output to the console, like that red line shows the actual output, and the green line be showing the how much we have just predicted the accuracy of that output. So we have just different classifiers like a random forest classifier and logical regressions. So that is a confusion matrix on the basis of four values like true positive, false positive, true negative, and false negative, through which we are just predicting the output. Let's hand over to Mr. Saif Khan.
Good morning, sir. My name is Saif Khan and today in the presentation move to the project direction review. So this is पेज में जो सेक्शन इससे हम लोग पता करेंगे कि पेज में किस फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करेगी टू या पास में नेक्स्ट नाउ टू चेंज टू पेज में डिटेक्शन जिसमें यहाँ पर डेट भी दिया हो टाइम भी दिया होगा डेट कब की न्यूज़ है किस डेट को है किस टाइम पे आई है और यहाँ पर हम लोग गिविंग स्टेटमेंट ट्रू और फॉल्स में रिजल्ट यहाँ पे रिजल्ट प्रेजेंट करेगा और ये प्रोबेबिलिटी भी स्कोर करेगा कितनी सही गलत है नेक्स्ट यहाँ पे बहुत सारे स्टेटमेंट सेक्शन है यहाँ पर डेट भी है और टाइम भी मेंशन है यहाँ पे कोई मतलब कि कोई न्यूज़ सही भी हो सकती है कोई न्यूज़ गलत भी हो सकती है यहाँ पे रिजल्ट आपको बता देगा ट्रू और फॉल्स में नेक्स्ट और ये हम लोग का कंक्लूजन है द पेपर हैज शो द इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ द फाइव एल्गोरिथम is evolving with the algorithm and its ideas from purpose of finding diagnosis. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Arvind.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.